System online.
Hell of a rush, wasn't it?
Rated PG-13.
Pacific Rim Uprising was directed by DeKnight in his directorial debut and is the much anticipated sequel to 2013's Pacific Rim, directed by Guillermo del Toro. And this is definitely not as good as the first one. Like, the first one had that really special Guillermo del Toro feel to it, visually, even tonally, and although the plot was like paper thin, we got some really badass, really well shot, good CGI action scenes, really again del Toro style. And in this one, those looking for mechs versus mechs, mechs versus monsters, you know, Jaeger versus Jaeger or Jaeger versus Kaiju, because we knew the Kaiju was somehow gonna mix with the Jaegers, and the way they do it in this is kind of bullshit even for this universe. But like DeKnight, the way he films action, you see what's happening. It's not like Michael Bay and Transformers. You see what's happening, but it's a lot of wide shots. I have nothing against wide shots, except when it's used in action scenes, because no matter how epic, how greatly choreographed it is, these are robots versus monsters. The action looks flat when it's shot like from a long distance. But I mean, those going into this only looking for this, they will have what they've come for. But for us who've like enjoyed the way del Toro made the first one, especially the action scenes, it's gonna be a disappointment on that front. However, on the plot front, it is like an improvement on the first one with John Boyega, Scott Eastwood. Like, they all give good performances. There's a little more attempt at giving a backstory, at character development, like unlike in the first movie where Charlie Hunnam's character was like there because his brother, spoiler for the first one, his brother died in battle, and basically we know nothing about him apart from that. But in this one, Jake Pentecost, played by John Boyega, is the son of Idris Elba's character in the first one, and he does well, and the jokes are funny, but not all jokes land. Some of them really don't. And like I said, the action mostly falls flat, although it's still like enjoyable to watch. And there is this young girl, like they're in the Jaeger training program or some shit, and I thought this was gonna get more time, but it's fairly glossed over. And remember the scientist guys from the first one, Charlie Day and the other actor whose name I don't remember. What they do with him, especially Charlie Day in this one, yeah, went a bit overboard with that. But and still, overall, Pacific Rim Uprising definitely not as good as the first one, but it's still an enjoyable, like, popcorn fun. But even for the action, like, there's like only two major action scenes, whereas the first movie opened with a big action scene and ended with a big one. This one has a big, like, in the middle part, like Jaeger versus Jaeger, and then the big final one. Like, the only fight versus Kaiju is like at the end, the climax. So that was again disappointing, but still I'm gonna give Pacific Rim Uprising a C. You can watch it, it's enjoyable, but disposable. As always guys, thanks for watching, give a big thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel, that way I can see you next time.
Advance and fire everything you've got!
Rated PG-13.